These are the Chukka dress boot. These are the derby. And basically, this is the old coot here coming at you with another exciting video. Wanted to show everybody some, you know, maybe a little bit one level less than truly elegant formal shoes, yet they are formal shoes in their own right. Just wanted to show everybody like a dress boot and also like maybe somewhat of like a more business casual type of like Oxford type of a shoe. Anyways, with that being said, I will put links down below in the description to these two styles of shoes. They do come in multiple colors and all that good stuff. So definitely check out the links below in the description section. Ladies, if you're watching this video, you're doing some shopping for your significant other, brother, uncle, whatever, you know, I did put links there down below as well for the ladies. So ladies, shoes, boots, accessories will be down there as well. So make sure to check that out. I got you, because I know you're having to grin and bear it through these videos. Okay, so with that being said, all of these shoes come with their own individual shoe socks, right? Is that what they're called? To protect them from dust. So you do get a nice Bruno Marc protective sock that goes. So each shoe has its own sock. So 4 socks, you get the idea. So that's kind of nice of them to do that, protects from dust. You know, you're reaching on the top shelf, something falls to the bottom shelf. At least you know your shoes are somewhat protected. Okay, with that being said, let's talk about the Chukka dress boots. So here's what they look like right from the toe. I'll put them down here so you can actually get a good look at what they look like from the front. Right here's your like topish kind of a view. Then here's what they would look like. Let me get some of this out of the way. Here's what they look like from the side. Very classy, very, you know, shiny. This faux leather material. Love the stitch work. We'll get into all that in a second. Here's an actual like side shot of the boot. If you want to go ahead and see what those look like. And then here's the back of the boots, right? So you can see what that looks like. So it kind of has that like, you know, almost like borderline construction worker boots, but in a more classier setting, right? A classier, dressier kind of a setting. So there's that for you. There you go. And then there's another little side shot from the side of what they look like on that side. So now let's delve deeper. I'm going to use this one, let's say for now. So here's the inside, right? You do have this nice, padded material here in the tongue, true to size. So if you wear a size 12, get a size 12. If you wear a size 10, get a size 10. You get the idea. Love this padding in here. This is almost like a fleece, like a low, like a not as dense fiber, like as a fleece material. That's kind of what it feels like, borderline like cowhide. Like if suede and fleece had a baby, that's basically what you would get in there. So you do get the padding around the back of your, like your foot, like just above your ankle. That's kind of nice. Look at all that beautiful stitch work right there. You got double stitching there. You got a single stitch there. And then look at the eyelets, right? Very durable eyelets. You get some reinforced stitching there, double stitching all throughout here. There's your double stitching throughout, you know, the sides of the tongue area. There's the tongue itself. Here's what the laces are like, right? So a little bit of a classier, dressier lace. They do come laminated to prevent fraying and all that good stuff. So then here's the top of the shoe, right? You got a nice little textured material here, which is very like faux leather. They look like leather. They look like $1,000,000. And ladies, right? Comment down below if you agree with me. The first thing that ladies look at when they look at you is your feet. So guys, pay attention. If you're wearing nice shoes and you look like $1,000,000, guess what? The woman's going to feel like you're worth $1,000,000. There you go. So here, let's take a look at this side, right? Upper stitching. There you go. Double stitching all the way around again on this part. Double stitching up here. So great little detail work that they put into this. You got your reinforced stitch right there in the center of the screen. Nice double stitching. There's your sole stitch, right? The name of my Swedish polka / nouveau punk / mariachi band. Just kidding. Maybe not. I don't know. I might have to pursue that. Sole stitch. There you go. There's your sole stitching all the way around. Love that color contrast, right? Just when you look at the boot itself, what a great color contrast. Then let's go to the heel part. There's a little metal divot here. I guess this is for like reinforcement, also maybe for like a little bit more style. You got a nice little pull tab here to get your shoe on and off. There's the back. So the back has this kind of suede looking type material. So I love the contrast between like the faux leather look, right? The shiny leather look, and then also this suede kind of material. There you go. There's that. There's the back again. And then traction. Let's talk about traction. So there's your bottom of your boot, right? Very classic work boot kind of style, but with an elegant touch. There's your heel section right there. And then obviously love the curve, right? The way they did that. So as you're walking, You have a nice contact patch with the ground. So here's what it would look like if you're walking uphill. Here's what it looks like if you're walking downhill. Is that right? Right. There you go. And then you've also got some relief here for some, air ventilation. If you decided to wear these out, like on a construction site, you're visiting. Producers, I work in the movie biz. Producers love these kinds of shoes because it gives you a work boot kind of vibe, but with a formal elegance to it. So there's that. In terms of the feel, like as I push down in here, you do have a nice, a little bit of squish, but then a firm support. So you are getting a boot that makes your feet feel like you're solidly connected to the ground, like you're grounded. So I'm pushing with my hands, feeling that sole down in there, right? And if you notice, there's a little bit of like padding and all that good stuff. Nice little ventilation right there so you can get some breathability out of the boot so your feet don't sweat. So that's these, right? The Chukka dress boots. We'll put those aside for a second. Now let's take a look at these, the derbies. So here you go. So there's the boot, or there's the shoe, sorry, from the side. Very classic, like an Oxford kind of look, right? A more, shiny polish, like this is supposed to be, I guess, like a faux leather. You've got your texturing right there. Here's a side shot. And like I said, we'll get into the shoes in a second, but there's your side shot. If you want to go ahead and take that, there's your 3/4 ass shot, as we call it in the movie industry. What the 3/4 ass shot is when you're filming car commercials, you always see like the 3/4 backside of the car, 3/4 ass shot. That's basically what that is. And believe me, I've had my fair share of car commercials that I've worked on. Okay, so here we go. So here's what the back of the shoe looks like. There you go. There's your heels, right? Just to give you a shot of that. And then here's the other side, if you want to go ahead and see what those look like. From that side, there you go. And then here's your top view, right? As if you were standing in the shoes. So there you go. There's your top view. You get the idea. So let me pull one of these aside. We'll get one of these and we'll get up close and personal. Okay, so there's your tongue. There's your, it's padded, right? And you do have this little like two-tone material here. So you do get a little bit of padding that gives the front of your, the top of your foot some padding. Size 12. If you wear a size 12, get a size 12. They are true, true fitting. If you wear a size 10, get a size 10. But basically, that's how they work. There's the inside. As I press down in here, you do have like a little bit of squish and then you have a nice firm support. I feel like your feet are going to feel comfortable in these all day. Wear them to the office, wear them to a job interview. You want to look stylish at like a party, pool party, deck party, beach, ocean. You kind of get the idea. Great pair of shoes. Elegant casual, business casual. That's kind of like the vibe here. I do like, again, the curve in the toe that starts about here, just so you get better traction as you walk, right? So there would be your, what is that, downhill? This would be like your uphill as you're walking. So you kind of get an idea. Let's take a look at the soles. So here you do have a nice rubbery material to give you that extra traction. I think these would make great shoes to wear on the deck of a boat. They're not deck shoes specifically, but at least, you get some traction there. Maybe some of the more luxurious people out there that are watching this that do those, 3-hour tours in the harbor, right? Like I live in Southern California in the marina. Let's say you live in a lake community, lake town. You want to wear like dock shoes. They're not dock shoes, but at least, you get a little bit of traction here with this extra support. So nice, like rubberized material that has a good grip to it and a good feel. And there you go. So there's basically the bottoms. Okay, let's take a look at the rest. So there is your sole stitching. There's your heel. You've got this nice like hard rubber material is like a median layer in there, right, to absorb some of that impact, give you a more comfortable feel. There's your double stitching right there, double stitching, right? There's your single stitch up here. This is also a little bit padded, so you get that going on. You've got some nice, back of the heel, ankle support, whatever, so your foot feels like it's solidly planted in there. There's your Bruno Marc company, right? Great company. I believe New York is the city that they come from. So there you go. There's your eyelets. Love that detail right there, right? You get those little eyelets and all that good stuff in there. What does that say? That says, kind of hard for me to read this. I believe it says Bruno Marc. I think that's what it says, right? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Anyways, there's your lacing in the front. So you got that part going. You got some stitch work right there. And then here on the sides, you've got some single stitch, right? You got a reinforcement area here, reinforcement stitching there. This great little texture pattern right on the side. I think Derby, and now it just came to me right now, the Kentucky Derby. Great shoes to wear, polo field, you know, after party, pre-party, you know, like event. Like that's kind of the vibe I get with these. That very classic, you know, Americana type of a vibe, kind of a shoe, turn of the century. You know, you're out and about in like a field event, you know, think like Olympic Games, you're out, you know, as a judge or whatever, and you're just kind of like, you know, that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting from these. Anyways, great pair of shoes as well. So remember, down there below, here's the two shoes side by side again, just a great little like elegant, casual, you know, kind of a vibe. There will be links down below in the description to both of these. There are different color choices you can get, so make sure to check those out, as well as, you know, all the other links that are down there below to other men's shoes and also women's shoes and boots. We did wintertime, we did athletic casual wear, we did running shoes, we did a whole bunch of shoe reviews. So definitely go back in the video playlist and check out the other reviews that I've done. We are highlighting these Bruno Marcs in this video. Great all-around shoes. There's another little aerial shot for you if you want to go ahead and take a look. With that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button down there below, and I will catch you all on the next exciting video review.